All right, Amazon Flywheel, setting the timing advanced 10 degrees without having to have a degree wheel. Now I'm going to show it to you on my degree wheel to prove to you that I'm not just making these numbers up. So first of all, Flywheel has been installed with the stock straight key. I set it to the firing line, which is the very clear line. I've got tape over this entire magnet, but it's right here on this edge. You want the top leg of the coil to match the edge of that top magnet on the flywheel. With that lined up, you can see that this flywheel times at 20 degrees before top dead center using a degree wheel. Yours is probably going to be closer to 18 degrees if it's an Amazon flywheel. To advance it, I have measured out 29 millimeters from the very top edge of the magnet, 29.7 millimeters down, and I marked a line on the flywheel. When you rotate that line back and line it up with the edge of the coil, the top of the coil, you've got 30 degrees. So there's our 10 degrees advance. Now, in order to actually advance the flywheel, I have to pull the flywheel off, make sure the crank stays still, and rotate just the flywheel clockwise this distance. From this line, I'm going to actually line it back up to the firing line. So I'm going to do that off camera and come back with another video and show you after I rotate just the flywheel on the crank clockwise, that 10 degrees, I'll then show you on the degree wheel that it's timed perfectly at 30 degrees. But the trick is you need to measure this out first, this 29.7 millimeters from the top of the magnet down. Mark your flywheel. That is going to be the mark that you're going to set your flywheel on to get the crank at 30 degrees, to get the crank 10 degrees advanced. Then you have to actually move the flywheel on the crank those 10 degrees. You're going to have, having lapped the flywheel previous to all this, and you're going to install it without a key, and you're going to torque it properly. But I'm just going to show you how to get it lined up. So next video is coming up.